They called it a waste of time. He called it flight memory. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Hidden History with Frank Strickland. It was the dawn of the jet age. Sleek, beautiful new airliners, the Comets, were promising to shrink the globe. But then, a terrifying silence. From 1952 to 1954, a series of these brilliant new planes simply vanished from the sky, leaving behind only scattered debris and a crushing question mark. Investigators, picking through the wreckage, could never truly know why. They had the metal, but they were missing the truth. One of the scientists tasked with solving these mysteries was an Australian from the Aeronautical Research Laboratories in Melbourne. His name was Dr. David Warren. But Dr. Warren had his own ghost. His father, a minister, had died in a plane crash decades earlier in 1934. Warren knew, perhaps better than anyone, the agony of an unsolved aviation mystery. One day, while investigating the Comet crashes, Dr. Warren had a thought. He'd recently seen a tiny newfangled German wire recorder, a dictaphone really. If a passenger could record their personal thoughts, why couldn't an airplane record its final moments? Not just instruments, but the voice of the pilots, the frantic last words, the snap of a breaker, the rush of air, everything. He designed a small, durable device. He called it the ARL Flight Memory Unit. But when he presented his idea to his superiors in Australia, they scoffed. Pilots called it a spy machine. The head of the Department of Civil Aviation told him, quote, "This thing is a waste of time and money." Dr. Warren was disappointed, but he was determined. He built a prototype anyway, using his own time and materials. The box that could withstand a fiery crash. A box that could tell the tale. For years, it sat ignored. No one wanted the invention that could save thousands of lives. Then, a miracle, in the form of an informal visit in 1958. Sir Robert Hardingham, a former British Air Vice Marshal, stopped by the laboratory. Warren, almost on a whim, showed him the prototype. Sir Robert's reaction was immediate. This is the most important thing to come out of this investigation. Soon after, Dr. Warren and his little box were flown to England. The British embraced the technology, and other nations soon followed. Production rights were granted. The device was made mandatory. And that is how Dr. David Warren's invention, the flight data recorder, the cockpit voice recorder, came to be. They were never black, by the way. They've always been painted bright orange to make them easy to find. The name black box came from the media, or perhaps from the early photographic versions that needed to be completely dark inside. And when Dr. Warren died in 2010, at the age of 85, he was laid to rest in a coffin that carried one final whimsical label. The label read, "Flight Recorder Inventor, Do Not Open." A final note of technical genius and humor from a man who gave us the key to air safety. Thank you for watching and take care, everybody.